Good day, Ma'am Almiranyes. Today I'm gonna discuss the SQL statements I use in my enrollment system. So first, the creation of database. So I use the create database if not exists, then the dev enrollment, which is the name of my database. Next is the creation of tables. So I use the create table and followed by the name of the table I'm gonna create. So I use this syntax for depart TVL department, TVL program, TVL course prerequisite, TVL student, TVL instructor, TVL section, TVL terms, TVL room, TVL course, and lastly, TVL enrollment. Ginamit ko sa courses. So, dito, para mag-show yung list of courses is gumamit ako ng select from TVL course. Then, ginoin ko yung TVL department sa TVL course via the department ID. And then, the where clause is para ma-show lang yung mga courses na hindi pa deleted. Then, ordered by course ID as sending. And then, sa pag-add naman ng course, meron ditong drop-down. And para makuha tong nasa drop-down is ito yung ginamit ko. Sinelect yung department ID at saka department name from TVL department. And the word clause is select niya lang yung mga department na hindi pa deleted and order by department name ascending. Then sa pag-add naman ng course is ginamit ko yung insert into table name followed by the column name and then yung mga values. And then dito rin is kinukuha niya yung last inserted na ID and then yung details nun para 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 kapag nag-add ng panibagong course is pupunta siya sa top imbes na sa bottom siya mapupunta. Just like this. Ayan. Sa unahan siya napunta instead of sa huli. Then, so sa pag-edit naman, ang ginagamit naman is yung update table name. Then, set the column name to equals to desired value and then the where clause which is ise-select niya yung course ID na gusto mong i-edit. Then the delete. So sa delete, gumamit ako ng soft delete. So sa delete, yon gumamit ako ng update statement, update table name, and then set the desired column table into one where the selected course ID. Then sa search naman, so pinepatch niya yung sinearch mo and then nilalagyan niya to ng wildcard which is the percentage both sa unahan and sa hulihan para hanapin niya yon para mahanap niya yan sa database, mahanap niya in terms. Mahanap niya yung equals niya sa course code and sa course title. Then, ang ilalabas niya lang is, using this where clause is, yung mga hindi deleted, then ordered by course ID. And then yung sa department ID, kagaya ng kanina is nag-join yung TBL department sa depart course table. And as for the exporting the data, sineselect niya yung course code, title, units, lecture hours, lab hours, and department. Then, gina-join niya yun, use yung sa department table at saka sa table course using the foreign key of department ID. Then, ang nilalabas lang is using where clause is yung hindi pa nadidelete. Then, order by course ID ascending. Ito yung data para magamit sa Excel and PDF na export. So, next is department module. Ayan. So, para makuha tong list, kagaya ng kanina, we use select, nag-a-add ng department, ginamit ko yung insert in sa edit, and then sa edit, gumamit ako ng update, delete, kagaya na sa courses, it's sub delete. So instead of delete is, ang ginamit ko is update. And then the search, gumamit ng wildcard. Nilagyan ng wildcard sa unahan at saka sa hulihan para maselect lahat ng department na may ganong word. And then sa export is select and use the as keyword para mabago yung sa column name, and then from table table name, then the where clause para maselect lang yung mga hindi pa deleted, and then order by department ID. Ito yung ginamit para sa mga PDF at saka Excel. So, let's continue sa instructor module. So, to list all the instructor, gumamit ako ng select. Kinoncut ko yung sa department name at saka yung sa department code as department. Then, ginoin ko yung sa department table at saka sa instructor table gamit yung foreign key na department ID. Pag-add ng panibagong instructor, ang ginamit ko is insert into. Para naman ma-edit is, ang ginamit is update. And for the self-delete, gumamit ako ng update instead of delete. Search yung words na nilagay ng user sa search bar is nilalagyan ng wildcard sa unahan at saka sa hulihan. Tapos, isi-search sa database kung may using the first name and last name o kaya yung email. Export. So, yun, gumamit lang ng select. So, let's go next to the program module. So, to show the list of programs, gumamit ako ng select. Then, sa pag-add naman ng program into database, gumamit ako ng insert into. Sa edit naman, ginamit ko is update. Naman, kagaya nga ng mga nauna, is sub-delete. So, instead of delete plus, gumamit ako ng update. So, sa export, now, Now, let's move on sa room module. Ayan. So, to show all the lists, gumamit lang ako ng select. Then, to add a room, ayan. So, gumamit ako ng insert into, and then sa edit, gumamit ako ng update. Next is soft delete ng room. So, gumamit ako ng update instead of delete. Then search. Nilagyan ko ng wildcard sa unahan tsaka sa hulihan yung word na tinype ng user sa search bar. And then, with that, hahanapin ng database from building and room code yung tinype ni user. So, kapag nahanap niya, so sineselect niya yung room ID, building, room code, and capacity from TVL room. And it's also making sure na hinahanap niya sa mga hindi deleted na data. And then order by room ID ascending. Then sa pag-export, so let's go now sa section module. So sa section module, just like the earlier, I use the select. Next is pag-add ng section. So sa pag-add ng section, gumamit ako ng insert into. Then sa edit, gumamit ako ng update. Then soft delete, gumamit ako ng update clause to set. And then sa search, then sa export, ayan. Then, alright. So, let's go naman sa student. So, ayun. Para makuha yung list of all students, so gumamit ako ng select. And sa pag-add, so sa pag-add naman ng student, gumamit ulit ako ng insert into. Next is edit. Para ma-edit is gumamit ako ng update clause, then delete, in-update ko lang, then search, then sa export, ayun, so sineselect niya yung mga data and then pinapalitan niya yung column name using the as keyword. Then cannot, ayun. So next naman is term API. So to list all the terms, select a term. So yon, insert into. So edit. I use update. Delete. I use soft delete. So update. Then search. Nilagyan ko. Pag-export naman, sineselect ko yung mga. So now let's go to the enrollment module. So to list all enrollments, I use select. And so sa pag-add naman ng enrollment, first I'm checking first the duplicate enrollment. So sineselect ko yung count ng enrollment na may same student ID, same section ID, and is not deleted. So kapag more than 0 yung count, is maglalabas siya ng error na this student is already enrolled in this section. Then kapag wala naman, so proceed siya sa pag-insert sa TVL enrollment. So yan, insert into, then sa edit, para ma-edit is chine-check. So, chine-check muna if may duplicate na enrollment na hindi sa dun sa ibang enrollment ID. Ayan. So, yan, select count. Sineselect doon niyo yung count na may student, same student ID, same section ID, and is not deleted. Then, it's not the same enrollment ID. So, yon. Kapag may na-found, then the students are already enrolled in this section. So, hindi siya mababago sa database. Then, kapag wala, it will use the update, then set the values of this column where the enrollment ID of that specific enrollment you want to update. Then, self-delete naman. So, and then ina-update lang yung is deleted ng enrollment ID ng enrollment na gusto mong i-delete. Then, search, nalalagyan ng wildcard sa unahan at saka sa hulihan. Then, sinesearch ng database sa first name, student first name column, then student last name column, o kaya naman sa section, X section code column, o kaya sa enrollment status column. Whereas, it must be not deleted. And then, sa pag-export, so, sineselect niya yung mga details and then pinapalitan niya lang yung column name gamit yung as keyword. Then, join ang TVL student and TVL section using the foreign keys. And dapat yung mas select lang is yung hindi deleted gamit yung where clause. Then, ordered by last name and first name. Ascending. Alright, so let's go to the first prerequisite module. So, para malis is gumamit ako ng select. Then, sinelect ko yung mga dapat na i-fetch and then yung ginamit ko yung join para i-join yung TVL course. TVL course C1 tsaka C2 sa TVL course prerequisite. And then, make sure na it is not deleted using the word class is deleted equals to 0. Then ordered by course code asynchronous ascending. Then para mag-add ng course prerequisite management, check muna if this pair exists even sa sub-deleted. Then, ayan, select from TVL, then sineselect niya yung course ID and yung per course ID using the where clause. Then, dito naman check niya. Then, check niya if it's deleted. So, kapag it is not deleted, magta-throw siya ng error na it's already exists. And then, kapag naman naka-soft-delete siya, ina-update niya yung is deleted into 0 para ma-undelete yun. Gamit yung where clause para para i-select yung course ID and prereq course ID ng course na yun, ng prerequisite course. Then, ayun, so, mag-i-insert. So, ayun, i-insert na niya pag walang nag-exist na ganun. Then, insert into table ng course prerequisite, then column name, and then yung values. Then, ayun, kukunin niya ulit yung recent na in-insert mo using the new inserted ID. Ilalagay niya dito sa where clause. Then, sa edit naman, so, isa-select niya ulit, isa-select niya yung count ng may same course ID and same prerequisite ID and so na hindi siya deleted dun sa in-update mo na course at saka prerequisite course. Then, ayun. So, kapag wala naman siyang duplicate na gusto mong i-update, ah, pwede mo na siyang i-update using this update. Then, sinet yung course ID tsaka prerequisite course ID. Then ano tawag dito? To ensure that is the specific prerequisite course yung na-update mo, uh, nandito, sineselect yung course ID at saka prerequisite ID using the original course ID tsaka prerequisite ID. And then soft delete. Uh, so sa soft delete, para ma-ensure na yung specific lang na row yung ma-delete mo, gumamit ako ng where clause na gumagamit ng course ID at saka prerequisite course ID to update the is deleted into 1. Then sa search, ayun. So, nilalagyan ko ng wildcard sa unahan tsaka sa hulihan. And then, sinesearch ng database sa mga data na hindi deleted and sa column ng course code tsaka course title. Course title. Kumbaga, yung C1 is the course name and then yung C2 is the prerequisite name. Then, ayun, sa pag-add pala dito is may mga drop-down. So, para ma-generate yung drop-down na to, I use the select, then kinontat ko yung course code tsaka course title as name, and then to make sure na ma-generate lang is yung hindi deleted, gumamit ako ng word clause. Then, ordered by course title ascending. Then, sa pag-export naman, ayun, so, sinelect ko yung sa C1, which is yung course name, and then yung C2, which is the prerequisite name. Then, pinalitan ko lang yung column name nila using the as keyword. And then, ginoin ko yung TBL course using the foreign key. Then, make sure na hindi deleted yung data using the where clause. CP that is deleted equals to 0 and ordered by C1 course code ascending. Ayun po, doon na po nagtatapos yung discussion ko about SQL statement na ginamit ko sa enrollment system